Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you guys. I think it's starting to get pretty bizarre up in here, and I know we still have a long way to go with that. But I do really enjoy just how we're building up everything on the series. It's funny because I already feel like I know a lot of the tropes, the tone, like you guys have pointed out, like some memes to me. And we're only like, we're going to be jumping into episode 5. Like I've only seen 4 episodes yet. I still feel like, I know a lot of what makes the series so unique. Does that make sense? And I know if you've seen the series, you're probably like, oh, just wait. And I know there's going to be more and I'm excited for it. But I will just kind of briefly let you know where I'm at this week and as we head into the next episode. But before I do that, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So last time we learned about what I'm guessing is going to be, well, I think it's pretty obvious, it's going to be the underlying power structure in the whole series, which I am so excited for. And it's funny because, when we started off the series, I remember thinking when they brought the mask into it, like, wow, this already had a lot going on, and now we're throwing the mask into it to make it even crazier. Now they're introducing, you know, this like energy power concept that is going to be, you know, like their equivalent of, well, I don't want to get into too much because I don't want to spoil any other series for you. But I mean, I've seen so many anime where they each have like their own version of this. And probably a lot of them were inspired by this story because I know this came before a lot of the ones that I've seen. Pretty much all the ones I've seen, I think. But yeah, now we're introducing this because I remember thinking like JoJo is powerful, but like this is a vampire. Like how are we going to compete with that? And so now we have our answer to that. So I'm sure there's still more secrets to unlock along the way. You know, we still don't really know why his mom had that. And I'm wondering if maybe it's something specific to like his family. We know he's almost kind of like destined to fight Dio. Is there maybe something more to that? So we'll see. But it was really, really fun to see him go up against Jack the Ripper and just, wow, old Jack didn't last too long, but he made for a very good display of JoJo's newfound power. So the romance stuff, as you guys know, has me pretty nervous. I feel like it's just would be so easy to target Erina, but I don't know if they're gonna go for the easy target. This show's bizarre, but not predictable. I think they've more than proven that, even just in the first few episodes. So, yeah, guys. I like Zeppeli so far. You guys confirmed that as a Led Zeppelin reference, which I thought was really cool. And I guess we'll just see where things go from here. I'm just excited to be on board this wild journey. So, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Let's do this. Yeah. He wants to learn too? How did that go? Ow. What? What just happened? It's a kid who just took their... I don't... Yeah, JoJo doesn't look too worried right now. Oh. Oh, we have our ways of retrieving this young person. Wow. That's pretty stinking cool. He's giddy about it. Speedwagon's just like, no way. Okay. So if we hit it in the right place, it'll, okay. That voice sounds really familiar. Oh. It's a big old grave. Oh, it's a... What? Crap, that's what the boy was doing. He lured them. Oh, let me guess. Let me take a wild guess. Shoot. Oh, Speedwagon, please don't die. He's... You gotta admire him because he's just like at this point a regular dude. Well, he's like, come get it. Zombie Knights. Of course there's Zombie Knights. It's just gonna melt. The face is just gonna melt off. Because of course that would be the most bizarre way to take out a zombie. He's talking directly to the mask now. We meet at last, so he's never... Hey, baby. Life or death? Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing life-ish about what you do. Oh. It's like a scar here, but also a scar in here. Don't compare our lives to bread. That's how he sees it. I'm excited to see him in action. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the music though. He caught it? If he's doing a sunlight move to him. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be actual sunlight, though. I think that's just oh, crap. That's just a name. Oh, no. Oh, no. And he can drain the blood. And he can freeze the blood. He can do a lot with the blood. That's terrifying. I really thought Zeppeli would have a chance. Oh! Jojo has like no fear. Ooh, let's tag team it. Let's with both of us doing our Hammond thing. Jeez. Oh no. Oh, he saw it coming. Son of a gun. Oh. Eck. Ew. Whoa. His doesn't look like totally frozen though. Ugh. Oh, so they're night zombies. They're dead knights. Okay. Do we have anything fire? Do we have... Yeah. Can we like hold his arm close to fire? Not like in the fire, obviously, but... Good point, good point. You could send it up through his hair, and you can... It's not working because you're... I mean, I can only imagine he's planning on I don't know what's going on. I was hoping his abs are just so hot that he was just going to hold his arm to the abs. The bod is just so good. I'm sure they have a lot going on. I mean, they're knights from... Oh no. Okay, you're going to enlighten us. I like vaguely know this. I have no idea if this is accurate or not, though. I literally just like recognize the names. Oh. I see. Okay. Oh no. Are we really going to spare Mary's life, though? I feel like she's going to kill her anyway. There it is. Oh, that was the last thing they heard before they died. Oh, that is sick. And that was the last thing they saw. That sucks. No wonder they've got so many issues. Their last thing they ever saw, last thing they ever did. Ooh. They, like, even in death. Oh no. They just want revenge. That's you can't blame them. That really sucked, but it's like it upped everything that they already had. Yes. I know you're new at this, but something tells me, like, what? He was able to heal his... Wouldn't Dio maybe want... Oh, okay. I was going to say maybe Dio will want to do that himself, but no, I don't think he cares as long as he gets to keep doing his thing. He doesn't need arms. He's probably so fast he can... He's using his hair. Of course he's using his hair. Oh, jeez. The hair is pretty spectacular, though. Can we agree? I don't even want to know what's going on with that water. Oh, crap. Oh, he's like, never mind, I'm done here. And he just floated away, you guys. He just floated away. Can we even get in one breath? He doesn't need to breathe. Really? Why toward the bottom? Oh, you need to lean into the tug. If you... Yeah. Danny's still helping us from the beyond. There's air trapped where the coal fell. Nice. Don't swim against the current. Go with it. He's going to be super impressed. You just know this person's going to be impressed. Nice. Oh, and they're going to leave me on this. To be continued. Of course it is. All right, you guys. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. Definitely getting more to like the more action battle kind of episodes and everything, now that we've established a lot about the story. So it's fun to see like how their battles play out on this show, because of course they're just like extremely over the top, and everything is like super dramatic, and I just love it. I just love it. I could see so many elements of this in other anime, but this one I feel like is the one that does it the most extreme. Does that make sense? Like, they're not even, it's a campy, I think is the word. And I think some of you dropped that in my comments, and you know, with zero negative connotation, of course, but in like the best way. It's very campy. But that is interesting about, I wonder if they'll bring in like more, you know, historical figures and everything, because seeing as how we have the ability to bring people back from the dead, I feel like that would be a really fun thing to be able to explore. Like if you wanted to bring in like anyone, the guards for, in this case, you know, we had, these guys were like knights, but you could do a lot with that. They already brought in Jack the Ripper, though, was contemporary in this time, so I have to remember, like, we're still in like the time period, which is funny because I never even knew it was set in that time period, because everything I've seen from the show has been like, the look is so 80s that I just never knew that it was set during this time period. But I think all that comes from later on. So Dio is just, he's so gone on himself. He is so in love with himself. And I keep on waiting for it to trip him up, but unfortunately he is very intelligent and he is very, very good in battle. And I do feel like he is a little bit more further along in his vampire skills than Jojo is in his Hammond skills. Because like we just started with Hammond energy. But the fact that he was able to get one over on Zeppeli is really, really bad. Because I thought for sure he was going to show up and like kind of put Dio in his place, or at least they'd be like evenly matched, but like no. So wow. Also it's fun to have like so we have like a little bit of background now for who we're fighting. And when he said like, you know, this is about like two heroes, I'm like, I know they're out for revenge. I know the last thing that they saw and did was like just extreme horror and, you know, has set them up for just an afterlife of revenge. But I do feel like maybe on some level, like they're still working with like a code of honor of some kind. Like even in this case, like he didn't just go for Jojo. He's like, you got to make your move, you know, like he's kind of like following some kind of standards of fighting. I got to think that after seeing Jojo in action, he'll maybe just be really impressed. I'm not saying he'll back down, but I think he'll have a respect for Jojo, as we saw like what happened in the alley and everything. Also Danny's still teaching us lessons, and Dad from the beyond. Very, very heartwarming to think that Danny is still with us. Oh, that is true. If your dog gets something, little pro tip, if your dog gets a hold of something, worst thing you could do is start to tug on it. Because they will be like, oh my God, we're playing tug. And in this case, Jojo took that concept and he was like, instead of going against, you know, the situation I'm in, what can I do to use it to my advantage? And that was really, really, really smart. So what we see here is that, you know, Dio is very intelligent, very quick thinking, but so is Jojo. So I still think they're pretty, especially once Jojo really gets the hang of like Hammond energy and everything, I think they're going to be pretty evenly matched. But yeah, I was shocked at Zeppeli, like not just like, that's what we're up against, you know. For some reason I thought they would be like on the same level. And this was his first encounter with the mask too, which is interesting. So, all right guys. What is going to happen next? I think we know Jojo's going to come out on top, but the details of that remain to be seen. So yeah, guys, it was a really good episode. Like I said, I'm excited to kind of like get into how they do their fights. We've seen a little bit with like Jojo and Dio and their fight like in the mansion before it burned down and everything. But now I feel like we establish a lot, and now we're establishing the action portion of the show. So it should be very exciting, and I'm sure also very bizarre, as it has been. So, all right, you guys. I love that. I just love the whole tone of the show. I can't wait for more. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time, because something tells me it's going to get even more bizarre. And I'm sure I will need your help with the sheer shock value. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.